There is a certain unease that settles in the modern workplace, a sense that something fundamental is amiss. Within these gleaming towers, the structure is unmistakable. A pyramid, rising tier upon tier. Executives preside at the summit, while the many support the weight below. Yet, consider this. What if the pyramid is, in truth, inverted? An inversion of a natural, perhaps even sacred order, where energy and purpose are drawn upward rather than flowing outward. Such a realization compels us to question the very foundation of our systems. In ancient stories and philosophies, there was always mention of a divine order. Power was not hoarded, but radiated from a benevolent source, like the sun, bestowing warmth and life. Leaders, whether kings or guides, bore a sacred responsibility to nurture, to protect, to serve. Their purpose was the well-being of their people, a model of leadership rooted in care, not mere command. Contrast this with the modern corporation. The CEO, the board, figures often distant, removed from the daily lives of those below. Decisions are made behind closed doors, cascading down as directives, targets and reviews. The system is efficient perhaps, but is it truly designed for human flourishing? Or does it serve another purpose entirely? This is a question that demands our attention. Is the corporate model merely a practical arrangement, or is it something deeper? Perhaps it is a reflection, a distorted echo of a divine blueprint. Like a funhouse mirror, the shapes remain, but they are twisted, inverted. To understand this inversion is to begin a journey, one that may alter how we see the world and our place within it. To understand the nature of hierarchy, we must first consider the concept of divine order. Imagine a singular radiant source, a central point from which all things emanate. Some call this source God, others the universe, or the prime creator. The name is unimportant. What matters is the essence. This source is defined by its giving nature, by its act of creation. It radiates unconditional love, boundless creativity, and pure energy. There is no demand for return. It simply gives, endlessly and without condition. The hierarchy here is one of support, a continuous, nurturing flow. From the highest point, everything below is empowered and sustained. It is a constant outpouring of vital force, enabling growth and flourishing. In stark contrast, consider the structure of the modern corporation. At the summit of this hierarchy sits the Chief Executive Officer, supported by the Board of Directors. Their primary objective is clear: to maximize profit. Shareholder value becomes the ultimate measure of success. This pursuit is not inherently wrong, but it fundamentally alters the flow of energy. The dynamic is inverted. Value, effort and creativity flow upward, accumulating at the top. Wealth and power are concentrated rather than distributed. The contributions of many are funneled to benefit a select few. This is the great inversion, a reversal of the natural supportive flow. The difference in direction is unmistakable. Returning to the divine model, consider the role of archangels, guiding spirits, and devas. These beings do not rule with authority or demand obedience. They are not bosses in suits, but facilitators of a higher will. Their purpose is to transmit and translate higher energies for the benefit of all. They make the potent forces of creation accessible and useful. Their actions empower, guide, and illuminate the path forward. They serve the universal flow, never seeking to control it. Their aim is to nurture growth and flourishing, naturally and selflessly. Their purpose is to uplift, to assist, and to serve. In the corporate world, the equivalent roles are senior managers, department heads, and team leaders. These individuals are tasked with executing strategies and managing resources. They oversee teams, budgets, and the flow of information. Yet the pressure of the system often transforms their roles. They may become gatekeepers, restricting access and enforcing directives. The focus shifts from empowerment to control. Information is withheld, and strict policies are enforced. The flow becomes rigid, and genuine empowerment is lost. The emphasis is on control and relentless pursuit of targets. The result is a different kind of pressure, and ultimately a different outcome. The inversion of the natural order is complete, and its consequences are felt by all. The corporate system operates through a set of powerful mechanisms that ensure its continuity and dominance. The first of these is energy extraction. Consider for a moment the daily reality of work. Employees dedicate countless hours, day after day. They contribute their ideas, focus, and physical effort. All of this human energy is expended in service of the organization. That energy is transformed into products, services, and ultimately profit. The majority of this profit, however, is concentrated at the top. It flows upward, reinforcing the power of those in senior positions. This creates a persistent upward transfer of value. The second mechanism is the bureaucratic firewall. Corporations are structured with layers of rules and regulations. Procedures and protocols generate endless paperwork and formalities. Middle management exists to oversee and enforce these processes. While some structure is necessary for efficiency, excessive bureaucracy creates opacity and confusion. It becomes difficult to discern how decisions are truly made. Accountability is diluted, often disappearing entirely. Simple, direct answers become rare. Navigating the system can feel like traversing a labyrinth. The third mechanism is psychological, a phenomenon akin to Stockholm Syndrome, but within the hierarchy. Over time, employees may begin to identify with the corporate system. They internalize its values and norms, often without question. Advancement, new titles, and small privileges reinforce this attachment. Promotions and improved offices create the appearance of progress. Yet these are often illusions, suggesting autonomy, but rarely delivering it. The question remains, does this system grant real freedom? Or does it simply embed individuals more deeply within its structure? The system's values are absorbed, often without critical examination. This is a subtle but effective form of control. When these three mechanisms operate together, the result is clear. Individual energy is consistently channeled upward. The rules remain complex and often opaque. Internal rewards are structured to encourage conformity. Innovation is discouraged if it threatens the established order. The system maintains a steady state, resisting meaningful change. Everyone is kept in their designated place within the hierarchy. This is not a conspiracy, but a reflection of how power structures function. It is an observation of the dynamics that shape corporate life. Systems evolve to serve the interests of those who benefit most. If you find yourself feeling trapped within the corporate structure, you are not alone. The first step toward transformation is awareness. Recognizing your current reality is essential. Awareness is the key that unlocks the possibility of change. Begin to see the corporate environment for what it truly is, a complex system with its own rules and objectives. Understand that the corporate structure is more than just a place of employment. In many ways, it can function as a system that extracts your time, energy, and creativity. Your unique talents and inner spark are profoundly valuable. Never underestimate their worth. Challenge the assumptions and default settings you have accepted without question. Take a clear, honest look at your circumstances and the systems in which you operate. This clarity is the foundation of genuine freedom. The next step is to redefine what success means to you personally. Is success simply about ascending the traditional corporate ladder? Or does a fulfilling life encompass much more? The answer is clear. It does. Consider the value of true autonomy and authentic creativity. Reflect on the importance of purpose, community, and meaningful connection. Let these internal values guide your decisions and actions. Place greater emphasis on these principles than on external titles or the size of your paycheck. Of course, ensure your needs are met and you live comfortably. This shift in mindset is a powerful catalyst for change. It has the potential to transform your entire experience. Strive to cultivate a sense of energy independence in your life. But what does this look like in practical terms? Begin by diversifying your sources of fulfillment and security. Do not rely solely on your corporate role. Invest in learning new skills that extend beyond your current job description. Explore side projects or entrepreneurial ventures if they resonate with you. Nurture your passions and interests, those pursuits that truly inspire and energize you. Focus on activities that replenish your spirit rather than deplete it. Build a foundation of personal strength and resilience, independent of your employer. Strive to become more self-reliant in every aspect of your life. Seek out genuine connection and a sense of purpose beyond your professional identity. Find a community that supports your growth and well-being. Surround yourself with those who encourage your personal development, not just your career advancement. Engage in work and activities that hold genuine meaning for you. Even small projects or voluntary efforts can be deeply fulfilling. The more your daily actions reflect your authentic self, the less influence any external system will have over your life. Ultimately, it is about constructing your own sense of order and purpose from within. This is the path to reclaiming your sovereign spark. Embrace your inherent sovereignty and let your true light guide you forward.